some time.
Yeah, which is...
So we can quickly big him. No, we can quickly big him up though, because, and this is something to celebrate. You are in the Guinness Book of Records, Samuel L. Jackson, as the highest-grossing actor of all time, $7.4 billion.
Wow. A lot of money for a lot of people. Only I had 10% of that.
Yeah.
You know? Yes.
Yeah. Because I suppose part of it is because you're in, you know, big successful franchises.
Well, I've been in a couple of big movies. Most of them called Star Wars. That's a huge franchise, and I did a couple other movies that were kind of cool. I remember when George told me I was going to pass Harrison as the #1 box office actor of all time. He was like, "Well, when this movie comes out, you'll pass him." And I was like, "I'm probably going to pass him this year then." Because I did a little movie called The Incredibles. I think it's gonna make some money. And it made some money. It was fine. It was fine. But yeah, it's been kind of great being in some big movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jurassic Park's a big old movie.
But I like the fact that you aren't, you know, because you're very cool to it, but you're not shy about saying, I want to be in that film.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars, you said.
I want to be in Star Wars now too. When Jay plays Star Wars. I mean, come on, Jedi's fall from incredible heights, and a lot of them have lived with one hand. You know, so I think I can handle it.
I think they can just come back to life. Why can't they?
The Jedi.
Yeah, they can. You know, their midichlorians can reform and they can.
I can't imagine knowing that much.
You should see my cellar.
Is the thing about your lightsaber being a different color, is that story true? That you
The purple lightsaber?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, when I first got that job, I didn't know what I was going to do. When I said I wanted to be in Star Wars, George invited me over to the ranch. I got over and told him, look, I just want to be in the movie. I'll be a stormtrooper. You can put me in one of those white suits. Let me run across the screen. Nobody needs to know that but me. And I'll be happy. He was like, no, we'll figure out something. So I got over here, and he made me a Jedi. And I was pleased. I did some scenes with Yoda, and I did some scenes with Liam, and everything was great. And then I came back the next year, and I was like, okay, he didn't kill me off. And there's we had this big arena fight scene with all these Jedi in there fighting or whatever. And I was like, well, shit, I want to be able to find myself in this big old scene. So I said to George, you think maybe I can get a purple lightsaber? He was like, lightsabers are green or lightsabers are red. I'm like, yeah, but I want a purple one. You know? I'm like the second baddest Jedi in the universe. That's like, no, you think? He said, let me think about it. And when I came back to do reshoots, he said, I'm going to show you something. It's already causing a shitstorm online. And he had the purple lightsaber, and I was like, yeah. So I could find myself in that big fight scene in the middle of that, you know, like 300 lightsabers in there. There I am right there.
Just look at top like real things.
They make the purple one now.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, they make it. Oh, hang on.
There you go. That's the expensive one.
Awesome.
No, there's nothing to do with it. It just what?
Well, there's a couple things you can do with it, and one of them would be give it to me. That's someone in the office would be.
You know, can I just say, someone in the office is
someone in the office would be really pissed.
There you go.
I'll touch it, it'll be worth more.
How do you feel?
You know who would love this?
My son?
Oh, if you hit it, it does things.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look at that.
If my son had that, I would be decapitated.
He does.
No.
I have the real one at home that has bad motherfucker right here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You look good. See, she's auditioning.
I'm telling you.
It's like going up for bat.
Yeah, you can be.
Like that?
Oh, yeah.
This is amazing. This gives you power.
Yeah, you look good with it.
I feel good.
Don't touch that part.
Oh, you don't touch that?
No, you put your fingers up.
Sus.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It just went off in your hands. Oh.
Somebody said that before.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I have that
Maybe
one in
the
my
person-
closet.
It's not his to give away. And in interviews, I've heard you talking, Samuel, about because a lot of actors always complain about having to do green screen.
I don't complain. we'd say, you know, it was a very difficult process. We don't complain. Actors don't complain.
I love green screen, don't you?
Because Sandra, you've just finished, is it Gravity?
Yes.
The George Clooney, you and George Clooney in space. Was that all green screen?
Yes, they had a green screen. They had an LED light box. They had the most insane contraptions that had never been used. I'm hung up on 12 wires on some black stick. Oh, it was
Hung
amazing.
up on 12 wires with George. So is he as hot as he thinks he is?
Yes, he is. He's the hottest man